Hello and welcome back to Humans in 5.
In February this year, the world was introduced to a man who lived in England 10,000 years ago. This is the face of Cheddar Man, whose skeleton was found in 1903 in Gow's Cave in Somerset. A team of researchers at the Natural History Museum and University College London created this reconstruction using information from his bones and genes.
We're always excited to have new information on our ancestors, but this particular reconstruction created a much bigger commotion than archaeological news usually creates. This is because many people didn't expect Cheddar Man to have dark skin.
Cheddar Man was likely part of the group of people who settled in England just after the last ice age. Until 6500 BC, England was connected to mainland Europe by a bridge of land called Doggerland. This land was flooded by rising sea levels as ice melted between 6500 to 6200 BC. Researchers think that Cheddar Man's ancestors moved from Africa to the Middle East and then went into Europe, eventually crossing Doggerland to end up in England. About 10% of today's population in the UK descends from this group of people.
Researchers collected DNA from Cheddar Man's bones, and their analyses found that he had dark skin, dark hair, and blue eyes. Researcher Dr. Tom Booth explained that this is not unexpected. DNA analyses of other skeletons from northern continental Europe, particularly from this period of human history, show that dark skin was the norm.
Dark skin is advantageous for living in very sunny climates, as it protects skin cells from ultraviolet radiation. Since Cheddar Man's ancestors had only come recently from Africa, it would make sense that dark skin was a common physical feature. Research has also shown that pale eye color evolved before light skin tones, which may explain Cheddar Man's blue eyes.
Cheddar Man's skin tone brought to light a lot of questions about British identity. Some newspapers covered the discovery in a way that highlighted disbelief in Cheddar Man's reconstruction, suggesting that it wasn't right for the ancestor of British people to have dark skin. This suggests that some ideas of British identity are inherently tied to having pale skin. Not recognizing Cheddar Man's dark skin as a part of British identity now or in the past is racist.
Every human alive today is a member of one species, Homo sapiens. Human variation in skin tone reflects patterns of local adaptation to climate as a result of migration out of Africa. However, people have attached meaning to skin tone, and in the British context, being British has been no exception. However, this is such a huge topic, we'll chat more about it down the line.
Some of the reaction to Cheddar Man demonstrates that scientific discoveries don't happen in a vacuum. Some ideas die hard when it comes to identity, and it's important for scientists and non-scientists alike to recognize where cultural and biological features of humans intersect. We hope that this episode has shown you that piecing together the human story can be personal, even for ancestors who lived thousands of years ago.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Humans in 5.
And don't forget to subscribe.